Hi, so what we're making here are vegan eggs. Here's one brand. They also have other boxed ones. You can pause it to read it. So we're going to make some scrambled eggs. As you can see, we already started the process. I did it in a mixing bowl. I added a lot of onions. Now, you may say, why vegan eggs? Well, eggs or birds used for eggs are some of the most abused animals on earth. Aside from that, cholesterol in the egg is not good. Eggs are basically a female bird's period. It's like dairy is scary. You can look up that video. You can look up the Highline Hatchery video by Mercy for Animals. And battery cages. Now, over 99% of eggs come from factory farms. As most birds, some of the most abused animals on earth in the largest quantity and the most suffering, just like fish farms and trawler nets, massive trawler nets that rape oceans. So, what's the process of making an egg? Well, it takes over a day of a female bird living in a tiny cage barely larger than a file drawer. Yet, these birds are mostly overlooked, especially to vegetarians. So over a day living in a cage the size of a file drawer per egg. And when used up and spent, they're destroyed too. And they also do cruel practices like leaving the lights on so that they don't rest as much to induce laying cycles. And they debeak them because they overcrowd them, of course. So this is getting thicker for our scrambled egg. But let's go on. So that's the female's journey. Living in a tiny cage the size of a file drawer. I think death is way better than that. The male chicks, when they're looking for more females to lay eggs, the males are all ground up upon being hatched. That is because the little male chicks will not lay eggs, of course, nor grow big or fast enough for cooked flesh. They're not selectively bred or given antibiotics and hormones so that they get big enough, fast enough to be profitable. So they're destroyed. Millions of them a day or week are just thrown in mercerators or grinders or trash bags and slowly suffocate it and just discard it because they're not profitable. Because they want females and they can't control which ones are hatched. You can look up videos like the Highline Hatchery and battery cages. So there you have it. The most abused animals on earth are birds, mostly for eggs, and poultry, alongside the fish. Massive super trawler nets that rape the oceans, bycatch billions of unintended sea life that are killed, and now we have sick fish farms. So please look up Farm to Fridge by Mercy for Animals or Glass Walls, and you can see why. Vegan is the future. Birdman vegan future. So here we have it. It's getting thicker. I probably added a little too much water to it. That's why it's taking so long, but these are really good. And like I said, an egg is a female's bird period. It's just like milk, not your mom, not your milk. You don't need the udder suck. Don't be an udder sucker from a species that's not your mom. And when you're not an infant, would you drink another woman's milk? It's creepy. Try the vegan alternatives. Also, when baking a cake, use applesauce. Or you can even use mashed bananas, but I love the little applesauce cups. I'll use them to in a cake or pancakes as a substitute for egg. Applesauce is great. There you have it. The sauteed the onions a little bit beforehand, but there you have it. Why to not consume eggs, female birds period, dairy, and birds and fish, the most abused animals on earth. Please share if you care. Meat.org, meatvideo.com, eating out, vegguide.org, or happycow.net app for finding restaurants near you and worldwide. And veganhealth.org, registered dietitians, breaks everything down. I'm going to throw some spinach in here as well in a moment. And veganbodybuilding.com. Destroy the myths. There you have it. Vegan eggs. Enjoy.